ain't going crazy. All right, so it's on recording good. All right, boom, boom, boom. All
I'm
right,
ready.
cool. So we're gonna hit that 30-second countdown. And the intro.
"世界の光は危険にさられている」「生命は危険にしているよ」「昔々から暗闇がいた」「髪の毛は私たちを救うことができるよ」「君の笑顔好きから」「冗談をいつもしたい」
Yeah. Welcome to the episode of Dre Dead's Podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we back with another special guest. Tonight we have Toasty Marshmellow.
What's up?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Like I always tell you guys, I find great and exquisite guests via either TikTok or Instagram. But this time I did not find Marshmellow on TikTok or Instagram. Malcolm actually showed me her page because, of course, me being me, I'm an inside guy, so I know nothing about the outside world. It's like, hey, yo, we need to get her on the show. Like she sings covers for like anime intros and theme songs. She does cosplay.
She streams,
voice
everything.
Acting, like everything. All right, Malcolm. All right, calm down. Cool your jets. We can get her. And so yeah, we just been in constant conversation and stuff like that. We finally got her on the show for an Inner Talk episode. Why do I have this like this? I got this the wrong way. Sorry about this, people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that. But yeah, and she agreed to come on and talk to us and chop it up. And of course, I have to ask the first easy question: how did you come up with the name Toasty Marshmellow?
So it was actually supposed to be a spam like anime account on TikTok. And so I just put two names together. So it was two names that I knew I wanted as pet names. So I really want a brown cat named Toasty and a white bunny named Marshmallow, and I want them to be friends. And so that's the story behind it. It was supposed to be a spam account.
Okay. So you got secret accounts like Kevin Durant, and and you want a cat and a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have one?
I had a rabbit before.
Oh, you had a rabbit before.
Growing up, but I really want a cat and another bunny to be friends.
That sounds like a crazy cartoon show. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it does.
So tell the people exactly what you do, because of course my little brief description isn't gonna cover everything that you actually do, and I would love to know more about you.
All right, so I'm an actor living in New York City. I moved here a year and a half ago to pursue acting, and I started my content creation journey in 2020 when everything shut down, and I was supposed to move to New York then, but then obviously everything shut down, so I couldn't. So I was stuck in my house with my parents, depressed after graduation. I was like, man, what am I gonna do? So I was just got back into like watching too much anime, and like I wanted to be more involved in the online community again, because that was all there was. So I made my account, and then I posted a cover. I started off with making like bad takes, and like not bad takes, but like unpopular anime opinion videos.
Yeah.
Engagement and like kind of get like conversation started. And then I like posted a cover, and then I just had like crazy reactions. So then I made more because people kept asking for more, and then that's kind of how that started. So
okay. Also, you have a great voice too, and you
Yeah,
you
do.
two of my best intros that I love, which
Right?
is, which is Soul Eater, and also Yu Yu Hakusho. So
Oh, I
And she
love
covered
just want to say that.
Naruto too.
yeah.
Yeah, I know, but everybody's seen
Yeah,
that.
that-
I don't give a shit about that. She covered Soul Eater. That's what I cared about the most, actually. You want me to be
I
honest?
love that opening.
Well, that's dope though. I do have to ask. So you graduated. You're supposed to move to New York. Where are you from originally?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Really?
Oh, you a Ohio State Buckeye. Got you.
But I went to Michigan. I went to Michigan.
Oh, you went to
Oh,
Michigan.
you went to Michigan. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so
You're a big trader.
I'm a traitor.
You're a big trader. Okay. All right. So you were supposed to move to New York in 2020, but of course COVID hit.
Yeah.
How did that like affect you? Because we just had somebody on the show like a week or so ago, and like he was a producer, had a hot hand producer. He was actually like on the labels and stuff like that to sign deals and stuff like that. But then COVID hit, and we all know COVID was a mother effer. Like it shut everything down. It stopped all the Fortune 500 companies. Like it just
Seems like
depressing time.
Yeah, it
Very
seems like it
depressing.
fucked up everybody's like
Yeah.
thing that was going on, or like it at least heightened
Slowed
it and
down,
made it better.
Yeah. I mean, it was two major things for me. It was like my acting career was at a total standstill. But then all of a sudden I had this newfound passion for content creating in this new community. So I got to really foster that community being locked up for a year.
Yeah.
And I still think like everybody I know who started in 2020 is doing really well now because of the fact that we had that time.
Yeah, time. Like
We had
hell.
that time to really post, to be consistent, to post every day. Like that was all I did. So
yeah.
I think it was a blessing and a curse. It definitely like slowed down the momentum that I had going after college, but I'm really happy that it happened because now the place that I wanted to go when I first graduated college is no longer the goal I have in mind, like long term. So it was a good time to like reevaluate, be like,
you kind of found yourself a little bit more and stuff.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope as hell. All right, so I guess I don't want to say it's called a sidetracking, but you got more focused on content creation. Do you still keep that like same path like you got right now, like far as just waking up, posting every day, making sure that's something? Because of course, I don't know how much everybody listens to Gary Vee, but for some reason we're supposed to post 3 times a day on TikTok. Whoever has that much content to fucking post every single day, I don't know who, but
he tripping with that. I mean, I think if you're starting out, if you can post 3 times a day, power to you. But like once a day when you're first starting out, I think is good. Now, since I kind of have like my community already, I post maybe like 3 to 5 times a week. If I can, it depends week to week. I do have a posting schedule though, right here. And this is not just posts. It's like, one of the days I'm gonna focus on like my acting stuff because I take a bunch of acting classes. One of the days I'm gonna focus on just self-care, mental health, meditating, like stuff like that.
Wow.
And this is just during the weekday. So I have 2 major content days, Monday and Tuesday. Monday, I batch short form content. So on Mondays, I will make 3 to 5 pieces of short form and then schedule postings for the week. Cause I don't like to have it on my mind all the time. Like, and this is relatively new, like maybe this past like 6 months where I got this schedule going. And then on Tuesdays, I make YouTube content now. So I filmed a vlog today and I'm gonna edit it. I was supposed to edit it today, but I just couldn't with my schedule. But hopefully over the week I'll be able to edit it.
That's very smart that you have like your own posting schedule and like you actually like try to stick to it as best as you possibly can, because of course you don't want to just have like just a wild mind of like, I got to make this content this day and then for the rest of the week, I got to worry about this content for the rest of the goddamn week, and you just stressing yourself out day by day. It stresses you out.
Like, it's really better just like plan it like the day before, like maybe the weekend, and then get it done top of the week. Don't think about it the rest of the week. Like it's way better.
I'm actually on the same thing, because when we started doing this season of Inner Talks, I've been doing the same thing. So I focus on the weekend and I call this motherfucker here. I say, hey, I'm stuck editing and making thumbnails. Guess what? You're gonna be on the phone with me. I don't care. I don't care if you don't have an input. I don't care if you don't say nothing. Hey, we gonna be face to face whether you like it or not. And that's literally what we do on the weekend. We just talk the whole day, like Saturday, just editing clips, making it via like stories and the reels, and then I also do the YouTube clips and all that stuff. I do all that stuff in one day, just to get it over with, just
But
because
it hits like once you get in that flow, you're just like
it's
you're
a wrap.
cruising. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
wrap,
like-
especially in Premiere, and I figure out all the measurements and everything. Oh, it's a wrap. I'm breezing through that now. It's a wrap.
I like that you have that chart. That's very organized, and like you said, it kind of helps with your whole thinking process too. Because like now, because you also said that you have like a space for like mental health, which is extremely good, especially with the whole content creation field, because a lot of people get burnt out and they're trying to like find what the next thing to do trying to go viral or trying to
week, every day and stuff,
trying to just come up with stuff, and that's like a good. I like that you kind of work that in there. It's just like a day for you to just relax and not just think about it. That's really good.
I mean, that's a new thing though. Like, trust me, before, like, I turned my act around these past 6 months, but before that, y'all, I was getting burnt out like every week, like at least once a month. I wouldn't post for weeks. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. So I was just like, all right, something's got to change, or my platform is gonna stay the same. Like, I'm not gonna grow. Like, I'm not gonna be getting these brand deals. So I was like, oh, I gotta get on top of it again.
Yeah, no, that's very smart though. That's very smart. That's really responsible, because like you said, you could burn out, and like you could burn out, probably go weeks on weeks without posting anything, and then you just suddenly pop up, and your community is like, you never really like. It's nice to see your community like care when you do pop up out the blue and say, "Hey, we missed you" type stuff. But you also at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword. Like, you don't want them to say that every time that you post some content.
Yeah, no, because I don't. I be telling my stream community, because I'm honestly the worst I'm about is my streaming, because personally I found that for streaming for me is not. It's passionate for me because I connect with my community, but I prefer that in my live events because then I just meet them in person, you know. So streaming to me is not. I also don't like working outside of like work hours. Like, I don't like to be on a stream at 8, 9, 10, 11 midnight, and the next thing I know, I'm missing out on sleep. I got the adrenaline rush, and I can't.
Can't calm down and stuff. Yeah,
it's just not. Streaming isn't my favorite, but I am committing myself to once a week, and that's all I can do right now.
That's good.
They good. But at least I'm not gonna pull Corey Kenshin again. So
he go away.
Yeah, he goes away for months.
Yeah, he's months. He's feeling like a year.
Yeah, that's good. So as far as your streaming, what all do you stream? Like, are you just playing video games? Are you just chatting with your community, or are you guys like watching, I guess, like anime together or something like that? Or, like, what do you like kind of focus on? Or it just depends on that day?
I'm trying to figure out my niche. Still after these 2 years of streaming. Mainly I have done horror games. I really enjoy horror games, but I also really like cozy games. So now I'm trying to find out a way to niche down to like cozy, creepy games. Like,
you could play that
what is it called?
Little Nightmares.
It's like worship. Little Nightmares is a good one, and then it's like what is it called? Worshippers or something. It's like a little you play as like this little sheep, and you like a cult.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that. But I like games that are really like story based. So I really like some of my favorite games. Little Nightmares. I really love Sally Face. I'm about to play Little Misfortune on stream, and then,
that's a good one too.
Yeah, like I like games that are like cute, good story, cool focus on like mental health, like underlying stuff like that. But I do a lot of just chatting streams. So my most popular just chatting stream is called Weeb Mingle, which I turned into my live event that I host here in New York City. Weeb Mingle is it's a e-dating stream, but I got a boyfriend, so
can't do that.
We talk about, right? I'm like,
just tell him one time, man, you messing up the stream money, man. You made me a committed. You made me a committed woman. Now I can't do what I need to be doing out here.
Listen, my community, they understand. I'll be like, listen, y'all, I'm just reminding y'all before you sub. I got a boyfriend. You can come on here. You can talk to me. We're gonna talk about anime, and I'm gonna get to know you. But I'm getting to know you as a buddy.
Damn, it's crazy to come on stream. Yeah, you friends zoned already before you even get on. You friend zoned already, so don't even try.
Yeah.
You need a big old banner on your face, just friend zone. Don't even worry about it, bro. You
Yeah,
got a chance.
for real. That's my most popular stream because then they get to. And this next one, I'm gonna have them come on and be able to like debate me on my anime opinions because I just did this whole de-influencing video that got people like riled up. So I'm gonna let them.
Just wait, Malcolm. Wait, we gonna get to it. Just calm down. See, this is why I told you to calm down. This is why I told you to calm down. We still have to. We still in the interview part before we get to the talk part, Malcolm. Calm down. Calm down. But no, that's dope though. That's dope. That you got like a weekly stream going and that you staying consistent with it and everything like that. That's dope as hell.
I did miss it today, but
that's cool. You missed it for.
I thought I got it wrong.
No, you missed it for something better.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Yeah.
You here? It's all right.
True.
We got you. But yeah, that's dope. So far as like doing the covers, have you always been singing? Like, how did that? You just decide like one day, like, hey, yo, I be singing in the shower. So I mean, why not do it face to face? Like, why not show people?
So, so singing. My mom was an opera singer, and my uncle's a gospel singer. So I got a mix of both worlds, and I did go to school for musical theater and like trained in voice.
Nice family of musicians.
That's dope.
Yeah. I mean, my uncle's the only one who actually like does it for his career. My mom went to conservatory and school for it. So yeah, it's always been in my genes. But in terms of like anime covers, I used to actually have an anime like cover dance group back when I was a kid. Like my Girl Scout troop, we would go and like perform our little J-pop dances at the Girl Scout, and they would be like, "What is going on?"
Right, they don't know what's going on.
They're like, "Why are these black girls in these maid costumes doing?" But you know, your parents are always like, "Oh, get up there,
do your little dance. Show the people how you do that little dance you're always doing." I know. Yeah, it'd be like that.
do your thing. Do your thing you were showing me last week. Go ahead.
Do that whip the name one more time. Go ahead.
My brothers hated it because they would have all their friends over and they'd be trying to play. I lived in a pretty small house growing up, and they would have their friends over and they'd be playing video games in the living room, and I'd be there on the big desktop doing my anime dances in the corner.
So you was TikTok before TikToking.
Yeah. His friends would point over and be like, "Wait, she actually matching the moves on the screen." So, you know, it was like Haruhi Suzumaya, like doing the Hair Yuki and like dances like that. So, but I also learned the songs just from listening to them, just from openings because I was watching them on the TV. So yeah, that's how that goes.
So I'm gonna take it that you had some kind of Japanese class or something, like as far as like foundation, because like you hitting every syllable, every word, like even with like singing, I could tell like you at least like had some kind of language class with.
Well, I did study it a little bit when I was younger, but I still think like for the most part it was by ear. Just you know, you hear it over so many years, and especially if you like I started watching anime like back in 2003. Like I was the One Piece 4Kids dub first episode type, but I started watching sub a few years later on my computer, and like, you know, when you would go to the what was that store where you get the anime on cassette.
I'll say FYE.
Yeah, there's a
FYE. Nope, it was FYE. Yep.
Damn, you made me feel old. All right.
That was the only store back then you could get Pocky at. That was the only store.
That is true.
That is very true. Like Japanese snacks and everything like that.
Yeah,
like all
the
FYE is the only one that had that. Yeah.
FYE. That was the spot. What y'all know about that? If you watch it, what you know about that?
Hey, listen, we was in the 90s. When we was probably still we was in high school when FYE was still around. That's how fucking old we are.
It's hard to even find one now.
No, you ain't find an FYE. No, hell no. Good luck with that.
I'm gonna find one. If there's anywhere near New York, I'm taking a trip. I'm going.
Man, that's like finding a Blockbuster at this goddamn point.
Very true. Very true. I forgot about FYE. Wow. But yeah, so I think it was just by ear, and I think a lot of people know it better than they think.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's awesome.
That's dope as hell.
Very talented.
Thank you.
All right. So what else can we ask you about? Because so we talked about the singing, we talked about so acting. Are you just like physical acting, or is it like voice acting and stuff too? Like, or
All
like
of
how
it.
does that go?
So I went to school for musical theater, so I'm primarily trained in stage acting. So done a bunch
Okay.
of musicals, and I'm actually doing a musical like in a few months. Here, it's rehearsing here in the city, but then we're going over to a theater in Jersey to do it. Voice acting. I actually just booked my very first professional voiceover gig, and I filmed it today. Recorded it
Nice.
today.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Which is
Congratulations.
why I canceled stream because I was like, oh, I just had like a 5-hour recording session,
Yeah.
and it was tough on my voice. I was like, I don't know if I can do like a high energy stream tonight. So I just moved it. But so yeah, voice acting, and then the last and final boss I'm trying to get into is TV film. So I'm
Okay.
in my TV film class. It's on the schedule. I take a TV film class
Nice.
every Thursday at 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 a.m. and I send in my tapes, and yeah,
Nice.
my agents haven't sent me a TV film tape in a long time because they haven't been good. So I'm like, I gotta get them
Gotta get
good.
them down pat.
Gotta get
Yeah.
them down pat for them to send me them.
Okay. All right. So you being in New York, is it true? Well, I guess I could say that. Is it true like New York is like probably the place to be like when you want to kind of get discovered and stuff like that? Or were you already discovered kind of pre-New York-ish, I guess?
I would say, I would, I would say I don't really think anyone gets discovered anymore as much as it is really solid networking. Like,
Yeah.
especially for me, at least for theater, it's about how many times you've been in front of the right people and they trust you. They trust you're going to do a good job. And then after a while, they just know you. They call you and you like do the job. You're good. For voice acting, I definitely feel a little bit like I was discovered for this one gig because I had no other credits on my resume, and they like picked me up and I was like, oh, great. Like, this is my first credit.
Yeah.
But it's not going to necessarily lead to more, I'm just going to have to keep doing good work in the auditions.
Right.
For TV film is weird because you either have to be like the most experienced person or they will find you off the street. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's no in between. So
Yeah.
for someone like me, I just have to be really good and really practice and network a little bit, but like it's more so just being good, I think.
How is the networking scene in New York for probably not even just like voice acting and stuff like that, probably just your niche that you're doing right now, like for our streaming and stuff like that? Like, is it like a I wouldn't say a tight knit community in New York, but like, is it like easy to network outside of social media?
Or is that a lot of gatekeeping?
That's a good question. I mean, at least in the nerd scene, I don't think there's gatekeeping.
Okay.
Like, I'm in a group chat with like a bunch of different New York creators, and we all like get each other invited to all like the screenings and like events. Like, we kind of share and swap information like that. But in terms of like the overall influencer crowd, which is more like, the lifestyle creators, people like that, they are definitely a little bit more exclusive, I guess. They're not really my crowd though. And then in terms of acting, I feel like you can't really network with other actors. Like, you need to network with the higher ups.
Producers.
Okay. Directors.
And to network with those people, you have to get invited to those events either through being somebody's plus one, either from being in the show or like, like just knowing the right people. So that's a little different.
Yeah.
I would say New York is good for networking if you are a like true hustler. Like, you have to really be out in these streets. I have friends who are like that and they get into everything, and that's awesome. For me right now, I'm really just focused on the craft though, and I'm like less about that right now.
That's good. So far as accomplishments, probably up to date, up to this day right now. What's probably one of your, I guess, either best or favorite accomplishments so far?
Ooh, I feel like I accomplished a lot in high school. I was an overachiever.
Okay.
So I performed for Obama twice.
Damn.
All right. Oh, shit.
All right.
Throw my hands up on that one.
I was a U.S. presidential scholar. It's like a big arts thing. So I got to
Nice.
perform for him. I performed for Hillary Clinton.
Nice.
And then I did a freshman year of college. I won a scholarship. Not one. I applied for a scholarship, a performing arts scholarship, and was awarded it by the National Congressional Black Caucus. And I got to
Very
perform
nice.
at the event for like Al Sharpton, and it was hosted by Trevor Noah. I got to meet him. I got to meet Kelly Rowland backstage, which was crazy.
Wow.
That's my favorite Destiny Child.
Yeah, and then Hillary Clinton was there again. So it was like stuff like that was pretty dope.
You got me beat. Shit, I just
Yeah.
I left the country last year. That's all I did. That's my biggest accomplishment. Shit.
Yeah, you had me at Obama.
I count those as like kid accomplishments. So like in terms of like adult accomplishments, I would say my biggest accomplishment right now is just like creating a community, like a solid community here in the city, and creating spaces where people can meet other people in a safe environment.
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's always dope.
Is there a nickname or a name for your community? Like how tight knit?
The s'more. What are you talking about? It's Toasty Marshmellow. They call it the s'mores.
They call it the s'mores.
I hope so. I hope I'm right. I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
Or campfire.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong though.
I mean, I don't really have a nickname for people. Like some people will be like, I'm a marshmallow. Like I'm one of the marshmallows. Marshmallow gang. Like I don't really have anything like that.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. Somebody just walking up on you. M's, big M's.
Big M's.
That's
and we ain't talking M&M's.
Right. We're gonna start a gang here in the city.
Oh man, just walking up on you, throwing up the M's. That's crazy.
And a logo got to be the big. You remember the big marshmallow from Ghostbusters?
Oh yeah, that's
with braids,
with
box braids.
With box braids. Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's scary as hell.
Yeah, it is scary as hell.
That's scary.
Nah, don't fuck with her. Don't fuck with them, man.
That's
Those
a
are
marshmallow
marshmallows.
game. You think they soft?
That would be our catchphrase.
Oh man, no, that's dope though. What I was gonna say. So I did a little research because of course I said I didn't know who you were really, but I did a little bit of research. I seen that you did some stuff for RDC World.
Mm-hmm.
How was that? Like, did they reach out to you? Did they just find you, or like how did that work?
Yeah, Mark just slid in my DM one day, not like that, but he slid in my DM and was like, yo, seeing your stuff on TikTok, would love to collaborate with you on the song. To be honest, I didn't know who he was because I didn't grow up on RDC. Well, no, my brothers grew up on RDC. So when I told them who reached out to me, they freaked out. And I was like, oh, this must be like a good opportunity. Maybe I should reply to this dude. So I replied to him and we ended up doing the collaboration. It was a pretty simple process. Like Af created the song. He's the one who wrote the song. They got somebody to make a beat. And then I recorded it remotely, like karaoke style on my, at the time I was recording from literally just my little microphone and my iPad, and I plug it in. And I was, at the time I was at my ex's house and I like went under the covers and I just recorded on my iPad. That's how Crash and Power were born.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, because I had listened to the song. It was like from Anime House 2 or something like that. I think.
Yeah.
No, it's Anime House 5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. So Malcolm, go ahead, because I know you have all the hard-hitting anime questions. You just holding back to ask her top 5, her most disgruntled opinion of anime. I know you wait, so just go ahead, man. Go ahead, hit it with the hard facts.
Let's see. We're just gonna start off with like top 5 or top 10, like no specific order, anything like that. We ask every guest that's like a fan of anime, like they top 5 or top 10 if they can name a name. So. And judge free zone. I know he's like nitpicky with like.
I'm proud of my list.
It depends.
I'm proud of my list. All right. All right. So I'm gonna say no order, but just know that
Yeah, no order. It's fine.
for me, Gintama and Naruto are tied for first. But
Okay.
Naruto for nostalgia, Gintama just because I think it is such a good series.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Kino's Journey 2003, one of my favorite anime of all time.
Okay.
12 episodes. Such a like
Nice
one
and
of those shows that just makes me rethink life. I think I should like rewatch it every like 10 years to just see how it like hits different.
Yeah, it'd be anime like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Kateko Hitman Reborn.
Okay.
I will always be a fan of Lambo, one of my favorite characters in all of anime. Let's see. Neon Genesis Evangelion. I like that trippy stuff.
Not the Netflix when they decided to change everything, just the original though.
I know the original.
Yeah.
I mean, though for real, I watched the original when I was in like 4th grade on one of those like fan translated websites. So I don't even know if I watched it.
Back in the day, there's a lot.
It was a struggle. It was a struggle.
It was like 200 quality. Like it was great.
You gotta remember, back in the day, we were sticking hangers in the back of our TVs for antennas. So we were struggling. So it's all right.
This is when I struggled with Neon Genesis the first time. Okay. Yeah, just an Evangelion. What's my other top 5? Gintama, Naruto. Those are like the ones that
That's it.
I mean, no, I have more. I have a full list on my phone. Favorite sport. Oh wait, no, one of my favorite sports anime, Ice Shield 21.
Okay.
I love Ice Shield 21.
I still never got into no sports anime. I never got into one.
I love sports anime because it's literally just I'm not that big into sports in real life. So if I can see animated sports, I'm like, all right, it's got powers. That's what I'm
Does Air Gear count? Does that count as a sports anime?
Yeah.
Oh, matter of fact, no. I do have sports anime. I do have sports
anime. Skate
Infinity. Yeah, Skate Infinity.
Yeah.
Skate Infinity was my shit.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah, that was a funny show.
Yeah. Malcolm loves one line from that whole anime out of all the greatest lines.
Yeah, it was a couple great lines, but that was funny though.
Yeah,
you gotta admit that was funny. My
man,
man, Adam,
my
what's
bros,
up, my bitches and hoes and binary
bros? Yeah, that motherfucker was wild.
Iconic line.
Yeah, that was the fucking English dub too. I was like, all right.
Yeah, that caught me off guard when I heard that. I was dying laughing. I was like, oh, this is very funny.
I also really like Blood Plus. That's one I grew up on. That I really
Blood Plus is nice.
Nice.
I love Kaya. She's my favorite like female MC.
All right, so I have to ask.
I like our guests, man. All our guests come with bangers, bro. Yeah. Like everybody comes
except
with
the people that like One Piece and Demon Slayer. Except those people. Except those people. Whoever like One Piece and Demon Slayer. I mean,
Demon Slayer's okay, but
Demon Slayer got some good fights, but
yeah, we talked about that before.
That's okay. I'm gonna say it every time, Malcolm. I don't give a shit who the guest is. I don't care.
Oh man,
I have my own gripes with Demon Slayer. I just say it every time. The animation says it every damn time.
Speaking of gripes, what's your gripes? What's your gripes?
My gripes for anime?
Yeah, for certain shows.
What's your opinion? What's your debated opinions? Yeah.
Okay, so one of the things that I've just been thinking about meditating on.
She been holding this shit in. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
I have to hold this. I tell everybody this. I just think it's unethical to tell people to watch One Piece.
Girl, I love you. I know you got a man, and I got a wife, but girl, I love you. Ain't nobody finna watch those 1,000 episodes of shit.
Oh man!
Thank
That's
you.
Hilarious.
Oh my God! Thank you.
With a good conscience, I can't be like, oh yes, waste. How many hours is that? How many hours of your life is that?
3 months.
I cannot tell anybody to watch that.
A consecutive 3 months too. By the way, you have to waste every single day to watch fucking episodes of One Piece. 3 months.
No,
I will say this about the One Piece with the One Piece community. I will say this. Here's my hot take.
They persistent as shit.
They are the Jehovah Witness of anime. Like all they want people to do is convert and watch it. Like I have yet to meet like a rowdy like One Piece fan. Like their biggest thing is like, come on, just watch it. Like,
yeah, they act like they're chill, but they're
just
burning
join.
inside. They're like they're heated.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like,
I can't wait till the last episode.
Have you
Oh, the
ever-
One Piece was you had it all along.
It was the power of friendship.
I can't fucking wait for the
Always.
heartbreak. I can't wait for the heartbreak. I promise you I can't.
Oh man, like have you ever heard of our Lord and Savior Christ, Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy?
Yeah. I'm so glad you said that shit. I'm so glad somebody said it except for me, because ain't nobody watching 1,000 episodes of shit.
I'm just like I'm a big supporter of touching grass. Like I
Oh shit!
Oh man, fuck.
Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, we clipping that. That is getting clipped immediately.
Oh man, I'm so mad.
Immediately. That's getting clipped immediately.
your poor microphone.
I'm so glad I got this windscreen. Oh man. Oh man, you caught me off guard with that. He's like, I'm a big supporter of touching grass.
There needs to be a
flipped
touch
up
grass
my screen.
because
Oh man.
there's just
That's
nothing
funny.
better than real life.
Nah,
Anime's great, but there's nothing better than being out.
Yeah, I don't see how. And I've seen like it was a TikTok a while ago or a YouTube video or something. Like I actually sat down and watched fucking One Piece from beginning to end, all filler episodes, everything. I'm like, yo, the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
No.
can't do that.
I know one of the rebuttals they always use is, well, you watched Naruto. You watch Naruto Shippuden and Naruto. That's about the same. And then they like Dragon Ball Z. That's even more. I'd be like, all right.
I watched it while it was airing, so
Exactly. You can watch
Yeah.
Naruto while it was airing and it ended.
Yeah.
Right.
and it honestly got bad, and then I wanted to stop.
It did.
Or
Yeah,
was
like
sad.
at
We
least
don't-
like
we don't mention the other kids show. We don't mention that
we
shit.
don't mention it.
No, we don't mention that shit. They fighting dinosaurs in Jurassic World and shit right now. I don't know what the fuck going on over there.
yeah,
I have beef with that show, but now I just pretend like it doesn't exist.
it doesn't
It
exist
doesn't.
anymore.
It doesn't exist.
Bad for
It
my
doesn't.
mental.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh man, that's
It's-
great.
I can't believe this motherfucker to spit on.
I
camera.
can't believe it either, man. You know I'm mad as hell at myself because like my
Yeah, 'cause all
monitor's
your-
like right
'cause all
here
your shit
too.
is in front of you. Like everything is in front of you. I know you, man. Should be all right.
I'm like, damn, I'm trying to hold this shit together. I'm like, damn. Usually I don't pick up my drink and drink when people say funny shit, but that caught me totally off guard. She said, touch grass, bro.
That's funny as hell. That's
There's
funny.
always a first.
All right, so I do have to ask you, who are your anime crushes? Because I know you got them. I know your
Yeah.
boyfriend is jealous.
Who's your husband, though?
So,
Oh, not with the voice.
Fuck the voice. Do you see her flicking
No,
her hair like
yeah.
20 times? She act like he in the room right now. She's flicking her hair and everything.
Oh man.
there's Sesshomaru. Sesshomaru.
Shishomaru.
Yeah.
Shomaru.
All right.
Typical.
My taste.
You like bad boy.
Oh my
You
god.
got
So
bad
hot.
boys with the blonde, not the blonde, the
Usually-
silver hair.
Usually I like black hair. Usually like dark haired anime boys. I've never been into blondes in real life or in anime. Dark features. So Sesshomaru, Itachi.
Okay.
That's my number one. We go way back. We go
That's
way
scary.
back.
That's scary that her Tachi is her lover.
I know. Who else?
Talking about the 10-year-old Boom Black Op.
Yeah.
All right.
You mean the man that killed everybody he loved? His whole village.
He did, but he's just perfect.
She's like, I can change him.
Oh, man.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
And Hawk from from Yona of the Dawn, but really just any dark-haired anime boy that's a little emo. That's
so you love Death the Kid then?
Right.
I didn't like Death the Kid because of his haircut. Like, girl.
That's the bowl cut. I got you.
It's the bowl cut.
But it's perfect symmetry.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
No.
Symmetry.
Yeah. All right. That's funny.
Oh man.
Or I like really goofy anime guys. No in between. Like I love all the male characters from Gintama so much.
I understand that.
Like,
Okay.
I would wife Gintoki. I'd wife Katsura. I'd wife the cop guy, whatever his name is. You know what I'm talking about.
What is his name? It'll come to me.
Yeah.
All right. So you are a 90s baby, correct?
I'm late 90s. I'm 98.
98. Okay.
I'm barely a 90s baby, but
you said you started what? Damn, you said you started watching anime in 2003.
Hamtaro,
Hamtaro,
Mew Mew, Tokyo Mew Mew.
So you was either up late or up
Sonic
all night.
Sonic X. I would have a crush on, I didn't know he was a hedgehog. I had the biggest crush on Sonic.
Hold on, wait. Now we got to pause the conversation. What the fuck did you think Sonic was?
I don't know what I had the biggest crush on him. Still got a crush on Shadow. Can't tell me nothing. Like Shadow.
I don't blame you for Shadow. That he in the cartoon they didn't show it, but in the game he got blickies. So I mean,
he did.
Oh my gosh, Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, for Xbox. Oh, he had the guns. That was a good game.
Yeah, they wouldn't show that to the kids, but he had
Shadow had the blickies.
He had a real dark side. All right, so you grew up. Yeah, so you was either up really early on every Saturday, or you was up really late every Friday fucking night.
Both. I was watching Naruto me and my brothers would gather around the TV and watch it. And then every Saturday morning, I was right there. Every Monday, I was on Sci-Fi on Anime Monday. Anytime I saw anime on TV, I stopped what I was doing and I watched it. I was there.
Okay. Yeah, so you was right there, like, because I feel like a really cultural impact that kind of turned people onto a lot of anime was fucking like Dragon Ball Z. Like it was like coming home after school and actually seeing like, even though it took 10 episodes, but Goku finally going Super Saiyan and shit like that.
Well, we still watched Dragon Ball Z. We just weren't probably the first generation. Like it was
to see it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all had Kai. That's what happened.
Well, Toonami still played the original, so we watched it from the top.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I loved all the Dragon Ball Z games. Like those were staples, and
All right. I
got
gotta ask.
Uh-oh.
What's
your true Dragon Ball Z game?
You think I remember the names? I would just play like with my brothers. They bought the game. They would go to GameStop, get the game, bring it back. We play it for 2 weeks, then they would turn the game in. That was it. Like,
what do you remember?
Maybe Tenkaichi.
Okay, you're on the right track.
I remember that one. I remember that one a lot.
Yeah, that's all he wanted to hear was Budokai Tenkaichi. That's all he wanted to hear.
Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
He wanted to hear 3.
Be specific. Yeah, that was the best one.
We probably played it, but I personally was more into the like Naruto games and Animal Crossing. Those were my games, and the dot hack games, the dot hack RPGs for PlayStation 2. Those were my games.
Yeah, we had a couple good anime games while they lasted.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
like to be struggling back then, and like a lot of people not knowing what the hell was going on.
Yeah, we had a few good games. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
And the Sonic game, Sonic Adventures 2, favorite game to this day.
Dreamcast was the shit.
I wasn't Dreamcast generation. I wasn't.
No.
GameCube.
Okay.
And the other one that I used is a piggy bank. I put coins in it, and my brothers were so mad. After Dreamcast.
You just fucking up games. This was like that.
I was like 3. I said
it had to be the Nintendo 64. It had to be.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that got a damn slot.
That's
fucked up. I ain't gonna lie.
Fucked up.
That's fucked up. I would be mad at you too. Yeah. I don't know what she got going on. I'll be snitching every week. Mom, I don't know what the fuck your daughter got going on.
I know they probably thought about eating you or punting you.
And they did many times.
Oh man, are you the youngest? Or you the youngest?
I'm the middle, so I actually have I have 4 brothers. I didn't grow up with 2 of them, but I grew up with 2 of them, and I'm the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
One older, one younger.
Okay. So using yeah, you ain't had no choice but to watch cartoons and.
Well, I know I got them.
Like that.
I got them on anime.
Oh yeah,
you got them on anime?
Yeah,
Good job.
I'm the one who got addicted, and I was like, y'all got to see this. And then I wanted to be like a manga artist. So I got really into like the art aspect of it. Really wanted to go to Tokyo University. Like I was deep. I had the emo. I had my emo phase, side bang, worked at middle school. Like I was deep.
You got a picture?
Oh, I got tons of pictures.
Sorry, I got to see this. I'm sorry, I got to see the emo man. I don't
the emo face.
That's all I want to see.
I'll send it to you. I'll download it from my Facebook. But yeah, Gloomy Bear and like Domo. Yeah.
Okay. I guess with your boyfriend, did you all meet via? I guess like liking the same thing. That's how you all like met. Like yeah. I know a lot of because like me and my wife, she will not watch not a lick of fucking anime. She can give 2 shits. She actually gives 2 shits about a lot of shit that I actually like. Yeah. But for some reason we still together. We're making it work. But
she gonna kill you.
But she'll be all right. She'll watch this eventually. By the time she watches this, she'll be happy with something else. It's okay. Distraction. Malcolm, come on now. You know, marriage ain't nothing but distractions. Keep throwing them at him. That's all you got to keep doing.
Distraction and misdirection.
Yeah, misdirection. Did you guys like relate? Like either via like I don't want to say social media, but like probably like live streaming and like anime and like shit like that, or did you just like are you guys just like total fucking opposites?
We're both like similar, but then we're also very different. But so I met him at a party 2 years ago. And this is the kind of guy who he's not on any of the apps and like he doesn't really go out. So this was really a chance meeting. One of my friends from college was his neighbor at the time. So she was having a party on the first floor and he pulled up with his whole apartment. And I was drunk out of my mind. I don't drink anymore. Not that I have a problem. I just am like, I'm in my
no. After you met him, you just stopped drinking. I know.
Yeah.
I have that feeling sometimes too.
You know? But I was like drunk yelling across the ping pong, like we were playing beer pong, and I was like, I'm really into games, like really weird, yelling at people across. He's very like aggressive. He's like standing behind me with his friend, like, yeah, like he's like, wow. And then I ended up seeing like these cats in the apartment building, like 3 stories up, and I just was so drunk, I pointed at it and I said cats. And he was like, I have cats in my apartment. And I was like, so I went to his apartment and he fed me water and I met his cats. Then the next day he texted me and I was like, who the is this?
Say, yo, I just introduced you to my cats and everything. Like, what the fuck?
Like, who is this man on my phone? So I texted my friend and I was like, is this your neighbor? And she's like, oh my gosh, yes, he's so sweet. Like, you should go on the date or whatever. I was like, man, let me just go get my free meal and call it a day.
Yeah, damn.
This was when I was in my savage era. I was dating. I was just like, my Hinge profile said, take me to your favorite rooftop bar or steakhouse. Period.
You was on your city girl shit. I got you.
I was on my city girl. So
damn, you cold as ice.
Yeah, you lure them in on the apps with the anime and gaming. Guys are like, oh, and then you get them with that steakhouse, sushi, anime, rooftop.
That's funny.
Like, you know. But
you be lying on your Tinder profile. That's all right.
She be like, yeah, I like anime and everything. And they like, ooh, and she be like,
but I also like to eat and drink, motherfucker.
But I also like to go out. Yeah. I was
that's hilarious.
But so anyway, so we went on a date to this Indian restaurant, and he doesn't even watch anime. He does now because of me, but. We were talking at the restaurant and we were mainly talking about just like life and what he does, and we do completely different things. And he is a gamer. Like he does really like games. He's way more of a gamer than I am. And I was telling him about anime, and then at the end of the day, he was like, do you want to like maybe go watch the first episode of Attack on Titan together, and I was like,
oh shit.
He got you hooked. It was a wrap. I seen one of your either TikTok or YouTube videos. So you was cheating that night too. I don't care what you say because you like Aaron too. So I knew you was cheating. I know what's going on. Hell no, that was a trap. She trapped you, bruh. I'm telling him, I hope he hear this. She trapped you. You don't even know it. You don't even know it.
Yeah. So since then we've been together. Attack on Titan brought us together.
That's cool.
That's fucked up, actually.
Yeah, it is.
That's a fucked up show to get.
Like the anime, yeah, the anime itself. Man, if you think about it, like that's your love story anime. Yeah. So what brought us together was
Malcolm, when you think about it, she might be Aaron. You know how he was in the past the whole time just watching.
Yeah.
Listen, we saw Aaron's mom getting eaten together, and we were like, "Want to make out?" Like, it worked out.
You built different.
No, she definitely built different. Like, oh shit, mom getting eaten. Shit, that's hot.
That's hot.
It's a wrap.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
That's funny and fucked up at the same time. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, bro.
True story.
Oh man, that's cool though. That's dope. That's dope. It's kind of, I ain't gonna say that you be forcing people to watch anime and shit like that, but it's dope that you can like tell people like, hey yo, I know some good shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to see some good shit.
I honestly prefer it when guys don't watch anime.
Yeah.
If they're dating, because like the guys who I've tried to talk to who do watch anime be mad annoying about it. Like I'm like, don't try to act like you know more than me, because I've been in it longer than most of them. So I get annoyed.
That's crazy.
They be gatekeeping.
I get annoyed with that. Like every time, like I hear you who else? Lavatron.
Yeah, Senpai Lavatron. Shit, Waves
who
too.
Else? Waves, like everybody come across these motherfuckers that just be like, yeah, so what happened? And
why did you do
that? Because it be those weird dudes that be doing that shit to people. Like I hate that. Like you over here like, what happened in episode 6 at precisely 1 minute and 53 seconds and blah 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 this episode. Like, motherfucker, what? Like, can't you be excited that somebody else is sharing the same shit? Like they're in the same interests as you.
That's
like,
why I troll people.
Yeah, for me, like I get excited when other people talk about anime, like male, female, whoever. Like I'm like, oh, what the fuck you watching? And I'm like, all right, cool. Like you don't have to like for me, like I've watched thousands of anime and shit.
Yeah.
I barely remember motherfuckers' names and shit like that. Like I'll remember the name of the anime occasional. I'm old. Fuck. So like I'm not gonna have the precise episode and shit. I could name off a whole bunch of anime, and I'm pretty sure these motherfuckers never even seen them,
heard of it,
or heard it. And most of the time, it be them shonen bros. That's what it is.
I ran into one at the airport. I think I told you about this, Malcolm. I ran into when we was this Texas? It was either Texas, Puerto Rico. I can't remember. I was in the airport. I think
it was probably Texas.
I had my Koski ski mask on, and like a random guy just walked up to me. I'm like, "You like Naruto?" He said, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah." He said, "What's your favorite character?" Dumbledore. I like Dumbledore.
As you can see, he likes fucking with people. Yeah. And it'd be funny sometimes too.
But no, because Dumbledore is the fourth Hokage. That's the fourth Hokage. That's my favorite character.
That's funny.
That's funny though. But
I make that comparison all the time. Naruto ain't nothing but an animated version of Harry Potter. That's all it really is.
And I've been saying I've not been saying that about Naruto, but I always tell people like, why didn't you like really die for Harry Potter growing up? I'm like, because I've seen anime that literally give the same
vibe. Yeah.
Like y'all just didn't know that kind of worlds existed. Yeah. I'm sorry. Like you can't tell me that Naruto is not as good as Harry Potter, because it is. Yeah. Or if not better.
9 times out of 10, like shit, I've found better stories watching anime than any live action series of like whatever show like ever come close. Like I can watch any fucking thing, pick any fucking genre of anime, and come out and I guarantee it's like a great storyline or whatever. It's like way better than like traditional TV. That's why when I hear these conversations of like, I'm pretty sure you probably heard conversations when you were like growing up, like, oh, why you watch anime? It's like, oh, why you watch fucking Bad Girls Club and all this other shit,
bro.
All this ratchet shit.
Said
I'm like,
Teen Wolf.
Y'all trying to bully me? You watch Teen Wolf?
I don't know what I was watching. Okay, so the other day I was at a family member house and fucking the All-Star game went off. What the fuck was the name of the show? I can't remember the name of the show. Whatever the fuck it was. My guy said it was on HBO at first, and now it's on like the CW or some shit like that.
Anything on the CW. You watch that stuff and you want to tell me about something?
But the girl was literally like giving the guy a hand job, and this is like on TNT. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, he said, also show about vampires, wolves, and other shit. I'm like, yo, this is not Twilight. What the fuck is this? He said it was some shit that was on HBO. Oh, that's why they get away with this shit, because they didn't brought this shit to regular TV. I'm like, all right, yeah, I can't watch this type of shit. Like, what the fuck is going on?
No.
So before we end, I do have 2 hot takes, and I do want to know what you think about my hot takes. All right. So
I already know what one of them you gonna say.
Shut the fuck
this
up,
motherfucker here.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Malcolm.
I apologize for it in advance.
I forgot my other one. I'm gonna have to remember it now. But all right, first hot take. I think Power Rangers is the best dubbed anime.
How the fuck I know you was gonna say that?
What do you think about that, Toasty? Come on.
I've never had a take in my life.
Ignore it.
I would really have to go back and watch it because I have not seen Power Rangers since I was like.
But all their footage is from Super Sentai since the 90s to this date. To this day, they still use that footage, and they just dub and voice over it.
That's
to this day.
I mean, I've seen some really good dubs recently, so I don't know if I could really say that. B-Stars dub to me.
Yeah, that's a good dub.
Said B-Stars?
Yeah, that's like the goal. That's to me should be the golden standard for dubs.
Okay.
That was a good argument.
Malcolm made me forget my other one.
Here's my hot take that I normally tell people.
I remember now. I remember.
Black Clover is just Naruto with books.
That's accurate.
That's all it is.
I actually dropped Black Clover at first because I was like, man, why does boy screaming? And it's literally just Naruto and Sasuke.
Yeah.
But then I did watch it and I was like, oh, this is another like trash shonen. And I'm like, I love that
I was like, it's good. I just argue like because there's some people that don't want to watch it, and I'm like, you watch Naruto, right? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I was like, Black Clover is just Naruto with books. I was like, they just used the fucking books.
I mean, that's true. I think it was good for like a quarantine anime, something to just like pass the time, give me some hope for the world. Like it's inspiring the same way Naruto's inspiring. So
speaking of quarantine, so you're on the subject of that anime. Is it just me, or does it seem like felt like a bunch of baby boomers came out the blue out of quarantine?
Out of my eyes, I don't want to look like a gatekeeper.
I'm not trying to be a gakeeper. I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper. Watch till your heart is content. No, I know. I'm just saying. I just watch till your heart is content with anime. But I feel like people just came like literally out the blue. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, Toasty.
Mainstream now.
But we had to keep it like when we was in school. We kind of had to keep the anime love on the low.
Let me tell you, quick story. This guy that I dated for 24 hours in 5th grade.
All right. 5th grade.
I was the weird anime kid with the swoop, and he was a popular kid. But he invited me to the popular kids table to stay with him. and we were flirting, whatever. Changed his relationship status after he asked me out on Facebook to be his girlfriend. Everybody was in the comments like, ew, her. She's so weird. She watches those cartoons. Yeah. Like, she's weird as hell, whatever. Tell me why he got an anime profile picture.
Let's get him.
Starting in 2022.
Let's get him.
Yeah,
Let's say his name.
You know,
but I'm just saying, I'm still mad about it, and I'm just saying that I hate it. If anything, I'm okay with the new watchers, but if you hate it on anime, just know that I hate you, and I don't think you deserve to enjoy it. I don't believe in forgiveness when it comes to that kind of stuff. If you are a bully, there's the door.
Yeah, you fucking heard her. Yeah, I'm the devil on her shoulder. She fucking heard her.
But if you're new, welcome. Just don't be a know-it-all. That's it.
Yeah. It's crazy how mainstream anime is now, because now you have fucking brands into it, and they're trying to like put the Akatsuki. They like, oh, we see all these communities that were up in the Akatsuki. Let's throw this on Louis Vuitton bag.
You know what blew me with it? You know what brand blew me with that shit? It's not really a brand. The NBA.
Oh,
the NBA blew me with that shit because they actually, I can't remember who it was, but somebody had did it before. Like
the NFL.
The NFL is it Haiku or something? No, not Haiku. You said which one?
Hypeland.
No, that's the new one that they got now. That's now. But they actually did, like, if you ever go on YouTube, just type in like the anime NBA commercial. They did a full NBA commercial in anime. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, where did this come from? Like,
NFL did it too. NFL did it too.
But it's a guy from the NFL. I think he played for the Detroit Lions. He loved.
No, I like him. Yeah,
he with the shits for real. Like he don't play about that shit. Yeah, but they just like I didn't like that because like where the fuck did y'all come from? Like that's of course that's like big brands. That's something that I should probably ask you. How do you feel about these brands and stuff too as well? Because you do get sponsored and you do get like stuff like that. But just random, like, because of course I'm not sure about all your sponsorships, but like are all of them like either anime based or like Twitch live stream based or whatever the case is, or like is it just like a random ass like Pepsi coming out of nowhere and saying, hey yo, do you want to collaborate with this and this anime and the type of shit? Like, is it?
We got the Naruto band on the Pepsi on the Pepsi logo. Yeah,
pop the cap.
Most of my partnerships have been either like anime or gaming companies, but there was one brand partnership that I did that really shocked me. And I was like, wow, that was the moment I knew anime was mainstream, is when I did a perfume collaboration with Gucci and Miley Cyrus on an anime themed perfume.
Oh, wow.
It's called Gucci Flora. You can look it up. They have Miley Cyrus anime version of her whole commercial. Wow. And so they had like influencers advertise it, and I thought that was wild to me because I was like, Miley, since when do you like anime? It honestly adds up, but since when have you been like about that life?
Right. She be stealing coaches anyway. Remember that time that she was fucking with Mike Will Made It and Wiz Khalifa for a little while and 2 Chainz and shit. Yeah, Billy Ray said, "No, cut that shit the fuck out."
Up there, over there, twerking on stage.
Yeah.
She got her ass running that wrecking ball after that shit.
It's good for creators. Listen, I'm honestly, if I wasn't a creator, I think I'd be way more against it. But since I'm a creator, it's only giving me more opportunities, and it's like more people who are in the Americanized like anime industry. Like it's definitely growing over here, so I'm really happy for that and like the opportunities that are coming to like people that look like us.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love the exposure. That's not my problem. It's just it's like it's over glorified. Like it don't like some of the shit don't seem genuine. That's
it's
my
not.
part.
That'd
be
like
my part.
It's just like how during Black History Month, all these brands will suddenly be about Black people. Like right now, anime and K-pop are the two like big trending overseas things. So they're trying to capitalize on it.
Yep, like they do everything else.
They're not about most things, so like it's fine.
Yeah, that is so very true. Yeah, that's the one thing I could say I don't like either. Like I don't mind the mainstream that anime is like now mainstream because like I love for people to enjoy that type of like content. Like the more eyes we get on the better options we get later on and stuff like that. I'm all for that. The part that I don't like is one, we get these anime like shonen bros that pop out of nowhere that just started watching anime like yesterday, trying to tell the people that's been watching for like the longest time,
yes, they're mad.
that their choices suck or whatever, or like you don't know shit about anime, and it's like, where the fuck you just started liking anime like yesterday? So like yeah, like those type of people, I'm like,
Yeah.
And then same thing with the brands, like they're just on a trend train, and they don't really care for like the actual things that like the anime community cares about. So
that's facts.
Yeah, but I will congratulate Hypeland on their collaboration that they got with the NBA right now.
Yeah,
pretty dope. Pretty dope, but it's out of my budget range right now because I can't spend any money. It's out of my budget right now. But
I mean, as soon as I saw that Disney Plus had summertime rendering, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, this does not make sense. Like,
I was surprised, but I wasn't surprised because the mouse at this point just trying to collect the Infinity Stones and
that's the last one. That's the last stone they after is anime.
The last one, but I'm just like, that seems so off brand.
Yeah,
I'm just like, you really are just like
you trying to
take like.
It's crazy that they stealing other people's shit, but they want to post their own Disney original like movies and shit.
Yeah, for real.
That's what we want.
That's what everybody wants.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's crazy though. I think that might be all that I got. Malcolm, is that all that you got?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, yeah, we were kicking it. I like where we was at with it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming, showing up, and everything like that. Thank you for responding to either emails or Instagrams, because we do get left on red.
Sometimes
I'm not gonna lie, I be leaving people on red. Like, it just depends on if I check. Because
it'd be like that.
I don't know.
It'd be like that. We understand because it's a lot of these like red pill bros out here trying to like trick people.
Yeah.
We're not gonna ask you. We're not gonna ask you what anime you bring to the table. I promise you, we're not. We're not gonna ask you. I promise you, we're not.
All good vibes over here.
I'll be like anime and free events. My boyfriend got to go see Ant-Man early. Okay, that's what I bring to the table.
Oh, I'm fucking jealous. Damn it! I'm jealous. But no, thanks a lot though for fucking with us though, for real. Thank you for chopping it up with us, having fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope we were like good company and everything like that, good host. But for the people who don't know, please shout out your socials so that they can follow, like, subscribe, and do everything like that for you.
I am Toasty Marshmellow _ on all platforms. And if you could subscribe to my YouTube, because that's the platform I'm really trying to grow right now. And I'm going to be posting some really fun vlog content. If you're interested in becoming a voice actor, I'm going to be posting like more vlogs about that and stuff and more covers. So yeah, check it out.
Nice. So yeah, this has been another episode of Inner Talk, Dread Dad's podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we out. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, follow everything. Dread Dad's podcast. We own our name now. Nobody ever bought it, but we couldn't get it for some reason. Don't know why. Big M's. Y'all see that shit?
Big M's. She already repping.
We got something going. Big M's.
Hey, Marshmellow's gonna be in the streets.
Yeah,
they got the toast.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. What, they got the burners?
The
burners is the toast. Oh gosh,
I can't even do it.
Sorry.
Big M's.
Big M's.
Big M's.
I got you. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I got you. But no, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Inner Talk. And we'll holler at y'all.